Hello everyone, it's the Mangas, and today we are going on a manga shopping spree at Barnes & Noble. Got my bag, I'm ready to head in. First thing I see in the manga section is actually a light novel table, which was awesome to see for me. I love that light novels are getting a little bit more spotlight. But let's go ahead and move on to the manga for now. I am ready. I have not been to a Barnes & Noble in probably 2 months. I have not been physically shopping for manga in so long, so I'm beyond excited to do this trip today, and I hope that you guys are as well. There's definitely some interesting finds here because I have not been in so long that I'm just excited to see what new titles that they have in general. I'm excited to expand on the volumes that I already have, and we got to pick up a few volume 1s as well because I can't resist. I really cannot. For some reason, the Attack on Titan Season 1 DVD was here, I think it was. It might have been the box set, honestly, I don't know. I'm just waiting forever to pick up the Attack on Titan manga. It's gonna be a while, for me at least. Bad End Night? I really like the cover of this, but gonna pass. Bad Boys Happy Home, I have to continue. Volumes 2 and 3 are out. I liked Volume 1, so I'd like to see where that story goes. Now, Banana Fish Volume 1, this is an instant pickup for me. I could not find this anywhere for months. Every time I go, I always see 2 and on, so definitely picking that one up. Beastars, I've got to start collecting Beastars at some point. I love the anime, so I feel like I'll just love the manga even more. By the Grace of God, super cute artwork on that cover, but we'll keep moving along. As we see here, Blue Period. Honestly, I don't even remember what volume I have of Blue Period, so I couldn't pick it up because I didn't want to double buy. But Bamba, this I know is an older manga, but I'm pretty sure it just started serialization in English, or at least printing in English, and the pages were beautiful, the cover was beautiful, so really interested me. Box of Light as well, absolutely beautiful cover, and the story seems super interesting, and I've never seen this manga in store either. Now, I see the Bleach 20th anniversary, but I'm a little bit confused by it. If anybody knows, let me know. Is that just volume 1 reanimated with the new cover? Or are they planning on re-releasing the entire series with new updated artwork or illustrations? Either way, it was still nice. Devilman. Now, also, I don't know if Devilman is connected to Devilman Crybaby the anime, but if it is, someone let me know please, because I really love that anime, and if it is, I will 100% read manga based on Devilman. Deko Boko Bittersweet Days looked like a really cute BL manga. Die Dark. Now, I've been up and down on this manga for a bit. They didn't have volume 1, so I couldn't start the collection today anyways. I'm just not sure if I should pick it up. I've been so back and forth on it. Moving along, we see our classics like Dr. Stone. Eden Zero? Now, I just started watching the anime on Netflix, and it's pretty good. It's exactly what I expect. The Exclusive Samurai, absolutely beautiful arc on the cover. And guys, let me know how your manga goals are coming along. It's already August, it's already almost been a year, which is pretty crazy to me. Actually, my 1-year anniversary of doing YouTube is coming up in September. So let me know how your goals are coming along with manga. Are you picking up any new physical copies, any new titles that are super interesting? I know I always miss new titles, and I'd love to hear what you guys are reading, physical or online, whatever it may be. Now, I'm trying to accomplish my manga goals. I think I'm doing well with some and not well with others, but it is what it is. As long as I get to read manga, it's a good day. Happy Kaneko's Killer Life. I do have to continue that story. Read volume 1 and wasn't the biggest fan, but I'd like to give mangas that I'm unsure about at least a second, maybe even third chance so they can build the story. I can kind of see where they're going. The Geekin' Hitman looked like an interesting story, but the plot seemed a little bit too close to Sakamoto Days, which is what I'm currently reading. So I didn't want to like intertwine the stories at all. I'm gonna wait until I finish Sakamoto Days and probably pick up that story. It's just based on a hitman who quits his job and runs off with a geek, and his job comes looking after him essentially, which is really, really similar to Sakamoto Days in a lot of ways. And I'm just rhyming unintentionally now. I am super thrilled with this Barnes though. For some reason, all the Barnes & Noble around me that are like close-ish all carry different manga, which I guess could be expected, but this one in particular is like super different from all the others. Like How Many Light Years to Babylon? This is such a cool cover. I've never seen that manga at any other Barnes, but this one, they have it for some reason. They have a lot of cool titles here, and it honestly makes it exciting because I can go from one to another and see completely different titles, which is what I'm looking for at the end of the day, like this. I'm the Cat Lord's manservant. Never would have expected to see this title, but it looked interesting enough. I did want to pick up like a kind of quirky-ish manga, and that was definitely on my list. Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken. This manga I enjoyed, but it almost felt too dense for what it was. I don't know. I have to read the second volume for sure just to give it another chance. I don't ever want to write off a manga based off the first volume read. Kaiju number 8. All I hear is Kaiju number 8, Kaiju number 8. So I have to pick it up at some point. Shonen Jump has a really good formula with creating really solid shonens, believe it or not. So yeah, I'm gonna read it at some point for sure. I do have to catch up on Komi Can't Communicate. I've been slacking, and I really do enjoy that story. Laid Back Camp, love the artwork on it. I think I've come across it before in the past, but they had no volume 1, so I couldn't even pick it up if I wanted to. Let's Go Karaoke though. This artwork is stunning in my opinion. The spine is gorgeous as well. Little Devils, super cute artwork. And Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan. I've been looking at this manga every time I see it, and every time I do not pick it up for some unknown reason. But we keep looking. Night with a Cat. Super cute and unique artwork in my opinion. Also a color manga, which is semi-rare, but seems like they're growing in popularity. Like My Senpai is Annoying, for example, another color manga. My Hero Academia, don't have to worry about this at all. I've pre-ordered the box set. I think it comes in a couple months if I'm not mistaken, so I'm actually excited to dive into it. I have never read, never watched, never looked up anything on MHA, so we'll see. We'll see how I like it. One Punch Man finally got announced for season 3. Any One Punch Man fans out there, I'm sure are excited, as am I. Princess Jellyfish is a story I feel like I would love. I just haven't picked it up yet. Ragna Crimson. I did not realize that there are 5 volumes out already. I've only read 1. I've got to step it up. Same with the Record of Ragnarok. I gotta read that. Literally say the anime is bad every single time and that I should read the manga, and then I never do. So I've got to start reading it. Also, I saw this Storyboard Parasite book. It's not Parasite the manga, it's Parasite the Korean movie, if anybody's seen that. Absolutely fantastic film, came out a few years ago. But it was how the director and writer made the story with his storyboard, and it was very interesting to look through. Now, they did have a One Piece box set, which I would have instantly picked up, but it wasn't the first volume and on. It was, I think, the second or third set. So unfortunately, I had to pass on it. Shikimori is not just a cutie. I passed on that before, and I feel like I should give it a chance because I'll probably like it, but when I read the synopsis, it seemed a little bit generic. Sex Ed 120%, great story, great first volume. I definitely have to pick up the second and third. Sakamoto Days, super excited. Volume 3, didn't even know it was out, but that's an instant pickup for me. I'm very much enjoying that story. Sailor Moon, I love the spines. Honestly, I think I'm going to add Sailor Moon to the collection just based on how beautiful the spines are alone. Rooster Fighter. Now, I mean, come on, how could I not pick up this manga? It's a freaking rooster fighting demons and monsters and creatures. Who can pass on this? It's absolutely insane, but I'm all for it. Sweat and Soap is another manga I have to get to. Something's Wrong with Us. Looked like an interesting story, Married to the Enemy, as you can see on the back there, which are pretty cool stories in my opinion. When somebody has a conflict with somebody so close to them, it's a little bit more tricky. Skip and Loafer, volume 3 is sealed. I don't know why, that story is so innocent and cute. Tomorrow Make Me Yours. Seemed like a really cute BL manga. Wand Dance. Now this was a story about dancing, which honestly, I don't really see many manga about. I know that there's a manga about ballroom dancing that I want to pick up. It's interesting enough. I like stories that are a little bit more out of the realm that I have in my collection, and that's definitely one of them. X Gender. This story seems super interesting to me. It is an autobiographical story about a non-binary person living in Japan. Now, one, I love autobiographical stories, and two, a story about somebody who's non-binary growing up seems pretty interesting to me, just purely based on the fact that there really isn't any manga, at least that I know about, that are available to read like that. So, Yatachin Bitch Club. Everybody tells me to stay away from that manga, which makes me want to buy it, so you guys have to stop saying that. Zom 100 volume 7, I see right there, fresh, beautiful cover as always. Love that story, we'll stick by it. Hopefully it's still great. I haven't caught up to it yet. And as you can see here, they have like a full light novel section at this Barnes & Noble, which I thought was really cool. I don't really see too many light novels in Barnes & Noble, but this one in particular had like a full shelf and a half of them, which I think is awesome. There's so many great light novel stories that eventually get adapted into manga, which eventually get adapted into anime. So if people are interested in light novels, this is definitely the Barnes & Noble to go to. And honestly, I encourage everybody to get into them. I have a few, and I've read a little bit of some, and they're great. I just have the attention span of a gerbil, so it's really hard for me to read at long lengths. but Rascal Bunny is one that I will 100% binge. I'm pretty sure that the 8th volume is coming out soon, and when that comes out, I think I'm just gonna binge 1 through 8 because I really love the anime. And that's about it. So let me show you guys what I got today. As you can see, the bag is full, and volume 1 that we got is actually a volume 2, Sex Ed 120% volume 2. I really enjoyed the first volume, a great take on health class and sex education in schools, at least in America. So this is a really good manga. I really do enjoy it thoroughly. It's about a teacher who kind of defies what the school wants them to teach their children about, but it's really good, really educational and important, I think. X Gender is another one that I picked up that I think is important to be in the manga space, an autobiography about somebody growing up non-binary and decides in their 30s that they like women and doesn't really know how to go about it. Once again, a very important story in my opinion, because I really don't even know of any stories about somebody who's non-binary, and a story just about that in particular in manga, that was a definite pickup for me. Now, I made a mistake here. I picked up volume 6 of Zom 100 again. That just shows how much I like Zom 100 that I'm willing to double buy by accident, a manga that I already have. But fear not, I will return this and exchange it for another manga. But we picked up volume 7 at least. Now, I picked up Skip and Loafer volume 3. I don't know why it's sealed, but I'm not going to show you guys anything inside just in case. It's like the cutest, most wholesome manga ever. I don't know if it takes a 180, but I'll find out, I guess. Sakamoto Days Volume 3, really enjoying this manga, an unexpected surprise shonen enjoyable moment for me. Maybe I like shonen, maybe I just secretly love shonen, but I really do enjoy the first 2 volumes of the story, and I hope that they can continue that trajectory into this one. As you can see, little Sakamoto in the O, it's a really cool touch on the cover. Banana Fish Volume 1, instant pickup for me. I can never find Volume 1 anywhere, literally anywhere, so I picked it up right away. Now I can just start my collection of Banana Fish. I can finally move on to Volume 2 and beyond. It's a story that I've been excited to read for quite a bit. Rooster Fighter, the infamous Rooster Fighter. How could I not buy this manga? It's about a freaking rooster fighting monsters, fighting demons, whatever the hell is going on. I don't even know, but I'm gonna find out because it's piqued my interest. It looks like pure chaos. I like mangas like this sometimes. Just turn your brain off and watch a rooster crush demons. Pretty cool, I guess. So I picked it up. Look how angry he is on the cover too. Look at him. He's pissed. Please put them on Takaminesan. As you can see, I can't really show you much on this one, but I picked up volume 2 because volume 1 in my opinion was pretty good. There is some nudity in it obviously, but I'd like to give it another chance. I picked up volume 2. Sheeply Horned Witch Ram. Now, this is a post-apocalyptic story about where all humans are in a deep, long slumber, and I guess like sheep roam across the world. Honestly, I'm not really sure, but the art in my opinion is beautiful. The story seemed interesting enough to grab my attention. I don't have too many like post-apocalyptic fantasy stories, so this is one that I'd like to add to the collection. We picked up Bamba. Now this cover and art is absolutely beautiful. I know this story came out like 40 years ago, 50 years ago, but they finally printed it in English, I think this year specifically, and it's gorgeous. They have frayed pages on the front. The art is beautiful, the cover is beautiful, so I have to read it, and it's just honestly a great pickup for the collection overall. Box of Light was another instant pickup for me. Like I said, I've never seen this manga out in the wild, and it seems like a very interesting story as well. It's basically about like a convenience store that is almost the middleman between life and death. So I think it's maybe going to be like stories about these humans before they die, almost like a anthology type situation maybe, where we get to meet a bunch of different characters and see what they've done throughout their life. Now, Doughnuts Under a Crescent Moon, volumes 2 and 3, instant pickup. I have been waiting to pick these up. I love Doughnuts Under the Crescent Moon, a fantastic yuri, and the art is beautiful, the story is brilliant, and on top of it, the manga is like super high quality. I don't know why, but anybody that owns Doughnuts Under the Crescent Moon can attest to this. The manga is like thicker, it's heavier, it's just gorgeous, so I had to pick these up to continue that story. I picked up A Galaxy Next Door, which is actually by the same mangaka of Sweetness and Lightning, which a lot of you have recommended to me. Unfortunately, they didn't have volume 1 of Sweetness and Lightning, but they did have volume 1 of A Galaxy Next Door, so I picked it up because if you guys think I'll like Sweetness and Lightning, then I'll probably like a story by the same mangaka. So I'm really excited to see this story. It seems like a nice slice of life drama situation. Now there it is. I picked up volumes 1 through 3 of Kaiju number 8. I can finally see what all the hype is about. Shonen Jump, Shonen classic. I'm sure I'll like it. I'm sure there'll be some comedic moments. And overall, I don't even know what the story's about. Not even gonna lie to you guys. I see the title, I hear the title all the time, but I have no idea what it's about. We picked up the first 3 volumes though, so I'll definitely let you guys know. And that's all for the pickups today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this manga shopping spree. I don't even know how many volumes I picked up. I didn't even count. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed whatever you are currently reading, and I will see you all next time.